storm began on an autumn night in a small town in Montana. The wind howled for hours. Rain slammed against the windows like thrown stones, and by the next morning, the only highway connecting the town to the outside world had disappeared beneath floods and landslides. At first, people thought it was just another powerful storm. But only a few days later, the grocery stores began to empty. Supply trucks couldn't get through, and the entire town slowly realized they might be trapped for the whole winter. While panic quietly started to spread, there was one man living on the edge of town who didn't seem surprised at all. He was about 35 years old and lived a quiet, solitary life. Throughout the entire summer, people in town had seen him doing something they considered extremely strange. Behind his house stood a large wooden shed, and every day he carried boxes of food into it. Hundreds of glass jars filled with fruits, vegetables, smoked meat, and dried herbs lined the wooden shelves from floor to ceiling. Many townspeople had stood outside the shed's window and laughed at him, saying he was paranoid about disasters that would probably never happen. But when the storm cut the town off from the outside world, people suddenly started remembering that shed. Families began quietly talking about the strange man who lived on the edge of town. Some believed he might have been preparing for something like this for months. Others still insisted he was just a paranoid hoarder storing food for no reason. But when winter began creeping in and the children in town started going hungry, a few families finally decided to knock on his door one cold night. What they saw behind the wooden shed door that night became something the entire town would never forget. If you want to know why he had been preparing for months and what really happened during that winter, watch the full story through the link below. And don't forget to follow the channel so you won't miss more incredible stories like this one.